What if everything you thought you knew about history was a lie? Buried, forgotten, or worse, deliberately erased? What if a single journal held the power to unveil 1,000 years of secrets? Would you dare read it? The Journal of 1,000 Years by C.J. Archer invites you to do just that. And what unfolds is a spellbinding journey through magic, mystery, and forgotten legacies that will keep you listening until the very last word. At first glance, this might seem like just another historical fantasy. But the moment you step into the richly imagined world Archer has created, you'll realize this is far more than a story. It's an excavation of buried truths wrapped in centuries of lies. At the center of it all is Sylvia Ash, a woman who's grown up in the shadows of her own existence, unsure of who she is or why she feels so out of place in the world she inhabits. Raised by her grandfather in a reclusive estate and never allowed to stray too far, Sylvia's life has been defined by strict rules, whispered warnings, and the uneasy feeling that she's being hidden for a reason. That reason soon reveals itself in the form of an ancient journal, a relic of another time that defies explanation. It's not just old, it's impossibly old. And yet, its pages are filled with vivid accounts of events that feel strikingly present. As Sylvia begins to read, her reality starts to warp. The people she's known all her life behave strangely. The world around her seems to shift. And most disturbing of all, the journal seems to be speaking directly to her. The journal's contents detail a hidden history of the world, one shaped by an underground society of magic wielders known as the custodians. Their sacred duty is to protect knowledge that the rest of the world isn't ready to handle. But over time, the custodians have splintered. Some believe in safeguarding the truth, others believe in manipulating it. And Sylvia, she's not just a reader of this journal, she's a key to its origin. The more she reads, the more she learns about herself, and the terrifying legacy she's inherited. As the truth comes into focus, Sylvia is swept into a centuries-old conflict between those who want to preserve magic and those who wish to exploit it. She's not just a bystander. She's a descendant of the journal's original author, one of the last custodians capable of accessing its power. And that power is immense. Hidden in the pages is a spell that can reshape the future, rewrite the past, or erase everything in between. C.J. Archer masterfully weaves mystery with fantasy, grounding the story with deeply human themes: identity, purpose, betrayal, and belonging. Sylvia's journey is not just a quest for truth, but a personal awakening. Every chapter she reads plunges her deeper into danger and closer to unlocking a destiny she never asked for, but may be the only one capable of fulfilling. The supporting characters are just as compelling. From the enigmatic historian who knows more than he should, to the secret society watching Sylvia's every move, to the long-dead author of the journal whose voice still echoes through time, each character adds a layer of intrigue and tension that propels the story forward. Loyalties are questioned, truths are challenged, and Sylvia must decide who to trust in a world built on deception. What makes the Journal of 1,000 Years so compelling isn't just its intricate plot or the thrill of uncovering ancient secrets. It's how the story feels both timeless and urgent. Archer blurs the lines between past and present, magic and reality, leaving you to wonder, how much of history do we really know? And if the truth were offered to you, would you accept it? This book isn't just for fantasy lovers. It's for anyone who's ever questioned the official version of things, for anyone who's felt like they didn't belong, for those who believe that sometimes the answers lie not in the future, but buried deep in the past. The pacing is pitch perfect. The mystery unfolds with just the right amount of suspense, always giving you enough to stay hooked, but never revealing too much too soon. Archer knows how to keep you guessing, And more importantly, she knows how to make you care. You'll find yourself rooting for Sylvia, aching with her, fearing for her safety, and celebrating every step she takes toward claiming her power. By the final chapters, the stakes have never been higher. What began as a simple act of curiosity, reading a dusty old book, becomes a race against time. Sylvia must stop those who would twist history for their own gain. And to do that, she must embrace the very part of herself she was raised to fear, her magic. The Journal of 1,000 Years isn't just a story you read. It's one you live alongside its characters. You feel the weight of their decisions, the heartbreak of their losses, and the thrill of their discoveries. Every chapter draws you deeper into a world that feels eerily possible. And when the last page turns, you won't want it to end. If you're someone who loves stories with depth, magic, and meaning, this audiobook is for you. Don't just take our word for it. Experience the mystery. Follow the clues. Open the journal. And let yourself be transported into a tale that stretches across time. Tap the link in the description to listen to the full audiobook of The Journal of 1,000 Years by C.J. Archer. Trust us, you won't be able to stop once you start.